Formula 1 has enjoyed a roller coaster title fight in 2021. The Sunday's Saudi Arabian Grand Prix brought new levels of drama as things got ugly between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. It was an incident-packed race that saw Verstappen and Hamilton go wheel to wheel on a number of occasions and eventually come to blows, sparking 2 penalties and plenty of fallout. It has all left the championship on a knife edge heading to Abu Dhabi. Verstappen and Hamilton will arrive at Yas Marina level on points at the top of the standings, setting the stage for a thrilling finale, particularly with tensions at an all-time high. It looked at one stage like Sunday's race in Jeddah could prove to be a quiet affair. Hamilton got away cleanly from pole and led the opening stages from Valtteri Bottas, leaving Verstappen in third and on the back foot. But the early safety car period and eventual red flag for Mick Schumacher's crash brought Verstappen back into the fight. Red Bull had kept Verstappen out under the initial safety car to give him track position. It was a risky move, but the eventual red flag meant the team could make a free tyre change, causing Mercedes to fear it had lost the race. Verstappen sent an early warning shot to Hamilton on the red flag restart as he refused to give up the lead into turn 1. Hamilton had made the better start and got up the inside of Verstappen, but Max kept his foot in, running outside of the white lines and over the curb to force Hamilton wide at turn 2. It meant Verstappen kept the lead and dropped Hamilton to third place behind Esteban Ocon before the race was quickly red flagged for a second time. The FIA wanted to give Verstappen the chance to give up the position to Hamilton, leading to an offer being made to Red Bull by race director Michael Massey. Verstappen dropped back to third place for the second red flag restart, but sent it into turn 1 to pass both Ocon and Hamilton, giving him the lead once again after a brilliant overtake. The race settled down at the front amid a number of virtual safety car periods for debris, but as Hamilton began to close up again on Verstappen, it set up 2 final major incidents of their battle in Jeddah. But before we get into those, we do want to give a shout out to our sponsor for this series, Partypoker, who currently have a special sign-up offer. If you go to the link in the description and open a new account and deposit £10 or more today, Partypoker will match you on deposits up to £400 and give you £40 worth of free play. Naturally, this is only available if you are over 18 and T&Cs apply. Please be gamble aware and play responsibly. Now, back on track in Saudi Arabia, and it is lap 37 when Hamilton gets a good run on Verstappen into turn 1 using DRS, leading to a side-by-side battle that proved crucial to deciding this race. Hamilton moved to the outside of Verstappen, but the Red Bull driver ran deep into the corner, causing them both to run wide and off the track. Toto Wolff called the incident Brazil Reloaded after the race, while Hamilton said Verstappen was crazy on the team radio. The stewards quickly confirmed they were investigating what happened, and Massey gave Red Bull the call to give back the lead. Verstappen slowed down later in the lap to let Hamilton pass, but braked at a deceleration force of 2.4 G as they approached turn 27. His plan was to let Hamilton go ahead before the DRS detection point, which could help him re-overtake into turn 1. Hamilton was left with front wing damage and complained that he had been brake tested. The stewards announced there would be a post-race investigation into what had happened between the 2 drivers. Verstappen was then hit with a 5-second time penalty for the first incident, as he was found to have left the track and gained a lasting advantage at turn 1. It all but ended his win hopes. He allowed Hamilton past on lap 42, only to get DRS and then repass him into turn 1, successfully pulling off his earlier tactic. But Hamilton was finally allowed through 1 lap later into the final corner. This time around, Hamilton made sure to push Verstappen as wide as possible, prompting the FIA to warn that it was a move close to warranting a black and white flag. From there though, Hamilton was able to pull away at the front of the field, setting the fastest lap in the closing stages despite his damaged front wing. Verstappen would cross the line second and later was hit with a 10-second time penalty for the braking incident. It had no bearing on the final result though, meaning the 2 drivers are tied on 369.5 points heading to Abu Dhabi. Hamilton said after the race that Verstappen was over the limit and that racing rules were only being applied to one driver. Verstappen saw it very differently, claiming there were now too many rules in F1 and that they should be left to racing. Red Bull also felt aggrieved that Hamilton had not been investigated for his slow lap to the restart grid after the red flag, with Helmut Marko telling Autosport that he thought the stewards treat Red Bull differently. Tensions have never been higher, and whichever way you view the incidents, the fire has been stoked ahead of the championship showdown on Sunday in Abu Dhabi. It will be Lewis versus Max, winner takes all. We'll see you then for our regular post-race debrief after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the 2021 F1 title decider.